All right, what's up, students? I am out today because I'm down at the district and we are picking new AP Government textbooks for next year. So they want me to take the day to give my opinion. I'm talking to fourth period and sixth period, especially fourth because last time a lot of you guys were not there. And then I might also be talking to Mr. Porchot's class right now in this video because you might be needing information about something. So one of the things I want to talk about with you right now is that tomorrow on Tuesday at 1 p.m. during your fifth period class, or right at the beginning of your fifth period class, the congressional candidate for the 42nd District, Julia Peacock, she's a Democrat, she's running against Ken Calvert, she's visiting our school. She's visiting our school, and she's going to come into the theater and do kind of like a discussion and a question and answer and that kind of thing. And so I am giving you a pass. Whether you're in Porchot's room or whether you're in my room, you're going to get a pass that you are excused from your fifth period class if you would like to attend a Q&A session with Miss Peacock, congressional candidate for this 42nd District. A little bit about her. She's a Democrat. She is a teacher in Paris, California. I think she lives in Corona. She is kind enough to come talk to us. I invited Mr. Calvert too, the Republican, the incumbent. He has not gotten back to me. I think that makes about 3 straight years that he has not gotten back to me, but I'll keep asking. And what you're going to get is a little pass. You're going to want to save that pass and hang on to it for tomorrow. Now listen, you need to use common sense because if your fifth period class, if you have a final, if you have something super important, if you have a senior project, if you have important stuff, you need to go to that class. That needs to be your first priority. Also, don't come to the theater if you want to goof around and browse your phone. Because, you know, somebody pretty important is visiting and we want to look good and we don't want to look foolish and have kids goofing off in the theater. So, you are excused, though. I'm sending an email with the names of Porchot's kids and Robinson's kids to the office and to everybody at the school so that if they have you for fifth period and you're gone, they can mark you as... Actually, they don't even mark you. It'll already marked as excused according to the field trip rules. But... you need to go if there's something important. You need to go to your fifth period class, okay? And you're supposed to check in with your teacher. But if you know that it's okay, you can just take that pass and go straight to the theater, and I'll see you over there around 1 p.m. So that's the Julia Peacock visit. Okay, this next part is just for my students. We need to catch up on some stamps in our notebook, and then self-grade our notebook and then turn in our notebook. You remember how we had 2 tables of contents, the old Unit 6 Civil Rights and then the new digital stuff? Well, since this is almost all digital stuff, we're going to take the couple paper assignments and just stick them into the old notebook. The table of contents that you grabbed by the door is accurate. It has 13 assignments and 2 or 3 of them need to be stamped. One that needs to be stamped, that might need to be stamped is number 11, 6.8, suffrage and citizenship. Some of my classes on Friday needed it, some of my classes on Friday did not need it. The YouTube review packet, that definitely needs to be stamped. It was the packet that went along with the notes. It cannot be stamped if it's not completed, so make sure that it's completed if you want to get a stamp. And then we did that practice test where you wrote down, if you got a question wrong, you wrote down annotations. We need to get that stamped too. That should complete everything that you need to get stamped, period 4 and period 6. Everything else should be caught up on. So, I'm going to have the stamp out on my desk. And the sub can put somebody in charge to stamp. Let's see. How about Tona in period 4 and Delaney in period 6. They can be in charge of stamp because they know what the work looks like. And they can use their good judgment. If I forgot to do 3 stamps on the study guide for everybody in the room, then we need to do 3 stamps on the study guide for everybody in the room. But not if it's 2 people. Okay? And let me pause while I think about what else I want to say. Okay, when you're done, I want you to write me a little last comment ever for the notebooks and make your stack of notebooks. How about period 4 and 6? I want you put your notebooks in the front of the room. Period 4. Put them on the left by my clocks in the front of the room. Period 6, put them on the right by the blue IKEA bag. Okay, that's where I want you to stack your notebooks. Okay, today, 2 more things. You're going to be doing a senior survey that the counselor is going to walk you through when she comes in. Let me check when they're coming. Okay, it looks like for period 4, they're going to come at 11:45 to do the senior survey. And for period 6, they're going to come at 12:50. And what this is, they're going to ask you, like, where did you get into college and what kind of scholarships did you get? Or are you going in the military? Or what are your plans for after high school? You're going to need to use my computers, your cell phone, or they have a paper to give you. And then there's another survey for you to do. Now listen, this one, you're going to be like, I did this already. But the thing is that our school has kind of like, they reached out to me and said they kind of like lost the results, not enough kids did it. You know, kids say they did it, but they're not actually doing it. I really, really need you to help me out. Grab a laptop, grab a cell phone, and complete it's like the tobacco survey from the University of San Diego. And then they ask you, like, what kind of drugs have you ever used and how much are you on your phone and that kind of thing. By answering those questions, you're helping our school get money so that we can better serve the community and get them off of drugs and stuff. So after all of that, I'll say whenever you guys are on the tobacco survey and you've done everything else, the sub is going to start a movie that will play, and you probably won't finish it because of these other things you have to do beforehand, but, you know, hang out, watch the movie, relax. So easy day, but I do need you to take care of the things that I mentioned. Prepare for the Peacock coming to our school. I really hope to see, like, all of you guys there, as long as you don't have some important thing to do in your 5th grade class. Please, please, please be there. I think it's going to be really cool. This is a rare event. I really want to take advantage of it. 2, the senior survey. 3, the nicotine thing. 4, turn in your notebooks. Make sure they're in a stack in the front with your name on the little piece of paper and a grade sheet and a good comment written down there. And then lastly is the nicotine or tobacco survey or whatever it is. All right, cool? You guys can text me. I'll be on my laptop down at the district, and I'll get back to you. You can email me, text you, and I'll try to get back to you as best I can. Peace.